Hi, welcome. I'm Alan Baldwin. I'll be taking the Lady Washington on a 2-hour cruise today, and so let's get started. Like I said, I'm taking the Lady Washington today. It's a reenactment, all wood ship that first took to the water in 1989. So it's a reenactment ship of the original Lady Washington. It's one of the first ships to sail around Cape Horn, and yeah, it was in the Columbia expedition. So, like I said, first U.S. ship to sail around Cape Horn with a group of ships, including the much bigger three-masted Columbia ship. So the Lady Washington is only a two-mast, square-rigged brig, and kind of like the tender to the Columbia, which is three-masted, much bigger ship. So that's why if you're wondering why it kind of looks so small, it was a kind of like a service kind of ship. I originally took the Lady Washington in 2011. I did one of the transits from Port Ludlow to Westport. It takes about 4 days. Go out of Puget Sound and through the Strait of Juan and out into open water. Basically, sail all the way down the coast from the northwest tip of Washington down to about midway down the state. So, yeah, a lot of fun. You put the sails up, and it goes completely silent, and you're going over big ocean swells. Yeah, it's neat experience if you do get the chance to do it. Yeah, there's a bunch of ways to enjoy the Lady Washington. You can do these 2-hour day sails, and then there's 4-hour sails, and then there's longer, what they call transits. So kind of stops in towns, and then in between they have to go travel from Tacoma to like today Port Orchard. So there was a transit a week or two ago that they did that sail. So that's like a couple hours, 6 hours, whatever, 8 hours. And then there's longer transits. So like I said, I did the one out through the strait and down the coast. And then there's transits that go all the way down to California in some years, which I want to talk about. Actually, the Lady Washington's due for a refit and paint and stuff. So it's only staying in Washington this summer. So it's end of July in 2024. So if you want to take the Lady Washington, it's a good idea to get in there and go do it this summer. I think it goes to like October. And then it's going to go down to Gig Harbor and go do its not Gig Harbor, Aberdeen, and go do its refit over the winter. And they said they're going to have it back up running next year, but if experience tells us anything, sometimes these refits take a little bit longer. I think the last one took another year or two, if I'm remembering correctly. Maybe it's only a couple months, but anyway, yeah, if you want to take it, it's good to go do that now. Yeah, you'll recognize the Lady Washington from different TV shows. It gets loaned out. It is a non-profit, but they do loan it out and make some money for the upkeep and everything through movies. So you've seen it in it was the HMS Interceptor in Pirates of the Caribbean. So that's the ship that Jack Sparrow first steals, and then subsequently sinks, come pulling into dock, and he you see him stepping off the main mast.
And after that, I'm gonna
on the main
just
top
as he's
halyard,
pulling in.
haul away,
Yeah.
haul away.
Pretty neat. And that's in Star Trek
Hold
Generations, like one of the like ceremonial scenes in the holodeck. And then it's also in Macklemore's Can't Hold Us music video. The way they can sell the Lady Washington is to you can do the like 2 weeks. I forget the name was, like before the mast or before the sail or whatever. So you basically crew the ship. You do pay a little money. The first time it was like $200. So $200 for 2 weeks, or it was probably not up by now. But then after that, you're all trained up, and then you can, if they give you the pass, you can just sail on the Lady Washington for free. And you're expected to work. I think they actually pay you a little bit. But yeah, room is paid for, so you get a bunk. And I think you do have to chip in on food or something, or they might help with that. But anyways, yeah, you can just live and work on the Lady Washington if you are the adventurous type, like the folks crewing the ship today. Most of them are people who did the before the mast training, and then just stayed on the ship. They look like they're having lots of fun. Alright, so we've got all the sails out, and I think that we're gonna have on this trip, and the motor's turned off, and we're sailing, and it looks like we have about, I don't know, about a knot or two. Yeah, totally quiet except for the generator.
Now, this physical, actual, literal vessel that we are on right now was constructed in 1989. This boat is only about 35 years old. She is a replica of the original Lady Washington. So 1989, of course, was the centennial of the state of Washington. The state turns 100 years old, and she goes, Mom, I want a boat. And Mom said yes. So this is the boat that she got to celebrate that centennial anniversary. Why did we rebuild this boat? Well, let me tell you. The original Lady Washington was constructed in, we don't know. The original construction date is lost to history. Turns out around 1776, naming your boat Lady Washington was incredibly popular because of the Revolutionary War. There are so many Lady Washingtons in history, we can't prove which one this was. Our story actually starts in 1787. 1787 was the year that some private merchants got together in Boston, Massachusetts, and they were like, man, the United States of America is a country now. It exists. That's we're broke, and that sucks. We have no money. We're in debt to France. The United States dollar doesn't even exist yet. So we do, after a while, manage to do that. We have our hold is full of sea otter pelts. We've been living together on this boat with 14 of our closest friends for almost over a year now, but we don't like each other. And you might have started to forget why you were out here in the first place. We got the pelts. Maybe we should just start our own little trade empire. I think we'll just build a hard time like that. What were we doing again? Oh, tea. That's right. Thank you. I'm sorry. We have to get the tea. Okay, fine. Well, forget the trade empire thing. That was a joke. I didn't mean it. That's definitely not going to happen. We're going to go to China to get some tea. That's right. So westward across the Pacific Ocean, we sail in the Lady Washington. Now, something I also forgot to mention again. I said in the beginning of the story, we are a tender. We're supposed to be the sidekick to the Columbia, but because the captains hate each other, that's not really happening. But we are a sloop. So this boat originally didn't look like it looks like right now. She didn't have two masts. She only had one mast and a large fore and aft rigged mainsail. So that makes her a little more maneuverable, a better sidekick. Not very good for crossing oceans. I mentioned in this part when we're crossing the entire Pacific Ocean because it probably really sucked to do that in a sloop. So
You know.
7 or 16.
They swim through the Grand if I was didn't take turf drawing. What's generally is a swim to our parts, so it's a sort of ramp up. Yeah, like you know when you like.
I don't know what it looks like.
She was a part of the whole thing. Even the board's for 10 years old. She's 6 years old. She's a little bus.
She's a bit of a brute, isn't she? 20 minutes or so. We've been out here an hour and a half. You can move to some. Do you want to sit here? There's no sun here. 10 minutes. Have you put sunscreen on? Okay, swap places with Lori. I have short pants.
We got wings and cover. Wings and cover. I'm just gonna say that. Mom says hands on. Probably especially when that's a walk, she's involved in the elephant. This stairs are steep. That's a big raising coming.
Oh, there we go.
All that fresh air. Uh-oh, you're away.
There it comes.
It's not going to be that much.
I'll put pillows. Excuse me.
Come back.
Hey, Katie, come here for a minute. Stretch your legs.
Oh, looks like he's coming back up here.
On the fore topsail, clue down.
He's got multiple colors. No, he's not gonna be patched.
They made the original plans.
Check your list.
Oh, really? I never knew that.
He's got like the snake eyes. The eyes are weird.
All your reefs.
It's like, yeah. So you guys like tired of this good here. It makes sense.
Bunt up. So.
Clue down.
Clue down. Back in the halyard. Nets are tight. Clue up. Haul your reefs. Haul your reefs. Bunt up. For real.
I think that would be so cool. Okay, so you got an on dock.
Yep, which means I can get her spotted.
Ready all around, thank you.
cat head. Three zero cat head.
Yeah, so before the sale, I walked around Port Orchard, cute town. I think it's been, 30 years since I've been here. So real cute town. There's a nice restaurant called the Dock in one of the public markets right downtown. So real good food. Yeah, nice open area that's in a public market with a couple few shops.